Time to check in with the Newsmax mothership. Welcome in managing editor Tim Collie for a peek inside the headlines. Tim, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Ed. How you doing?
Excellent, my friend. Here we go. Right up the top of the Newsmax website. Federal watchdog report millions may be hurt by Obamacare data flaws. As if it wasn't one thing, now it's another. Now there's apparently just mere percentages of data that have actually been used and properly put into the system.
Yeah, basically the people who are applying, what they're filling out, whether it's correct or not on their end, does not match what the federal government has on tap for them, and that's where the problem is. And we're talking about as many as 2.5, 3 million people, which is about a third of the signees.
Moving overseas here, another one of the front page items. Report CIA knew of Iraq insurgency, failed to warn administration. Is not this something that we have been talking about for some time, that they had to know? And we've even had former members of the CIA, former military officials, come on this show and tell us that it would have been impossible to miss the signs had the administration just listened to the information and listened to the people who know.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest intelligence failures probably since 9/11, considering the fact that we spent a decade in Iraq. There were failures, I think, on both ends. I mean, obviously pulling out of the country didn't help, but we still have lots of contacts. You talk to CIA analysts, some I know, who still are in contact with people. They can pick up the phone and call in some of the cities that are now controlled by ISIS. They have, they know these people, but for whatever reason, I think part of it was the pullout, part of it was just bureaucracy. All of this sort of got swept under the carpet.
Please, Tim, the word bureaucracy. Seriously? Bureaucracy in Washington? Stop us. We must be kidding ourselves, right? We have to be kidding ourselves somewhere along the line. That is on the Newsmax.com website. Tim Collie, thanks so much for joining us, my friend. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, a reminder again, too, some of the other stories here. Alito makes mark on Supreme Court session, and Mike Huckabee says the U.S. should cut off aid to the Palestinian Authority. That is all on the mothership, Newsmax.com. Next hour, we target the new gun law in Georgia and the latest Middle East flashpoint involving Israel and their battle against Hamas. That's all coming up right here on Midpoint, where we question everything.